YouTube has two main purposes. In my opinion, those two main purposes are to entertain and to educate. So, I guess right now, I'm going to do an example of doing both. When I was a kid, I had this book. The Random House Book of Poetry for Children, a treasury of 572 poems for today's child, selected by Jack Proletsky and illustrated by Arnold Nobel. I didn't have this exact copy. This is actually a copy that I found in a thrift store. The copy that I had was a paperback, but this is a lovely, lovely hardback. So what I'm going to do is, I have picked 3 poems from this book, and I'm going to read each one wearing a sequence of different hats, for no other reason than that it's entertaining, to me at least. Poetry hat. Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, by Robert Frost. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here, to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer, to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake, to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. This is the story of Augustus, who would not have any soup. Augustus was a chubby lad. Fat, ruddy cheeks Augustus had, and everybody saw with joy the plump and hearty, healthy boy. He ate and drank as he was told, and never let his soup get cold. But one day, one cold winter's day, he screamed out, "Take the soup away! Oh, take the nasty soup away! I won't have any soup today." Next day, now look, the picture shows how lank and lean Augustus grows. Yet though he feels so weak and ill, the naughty fellow cries out still, "Not any soup for me, I say! Oh, take the nasty soup away! I won't have any soup today." The third day comes, oh what a sin, to make himself so pale and thin. Yet when the soup is on the table, he screams as loud as he is able, "Not any soup for me, I say! Oh, take the nasty soup away! I won't have any soup today!" Look at him, now the 4th day's come. He scarcely weighs a sugar plum. He's like a little bit of thread, and on the 5th day, he was dead. Last poem, To an Aviator, by Daniel Whitehead Hickey. You, who have grown so intimate with stars, and know their silver drippings from your wings, swept with the breaking day across the sky, known kinship with each meteor that swings. You, who have touched the rainbow's fragile gold, carved lyric ways through dawn and dusk and rain, and soared to heights our hearts have only dreamed. How can you walk Earth's common ways again? So that was tonight's poetry reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to be at the Doctor Who convention this coming weekend. It's called Gallifrey 1. It's at the LAX Marriott, February 13th through the 15th, this weekend. And I hope to see some of you there. And it's going to be fun. So I probably won't have another video until next week, because I'm going to be so busy preparing and going there. So, see you guys next week.